welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today we're just going to do a few little things in the kitchen. I have a load of laundry that I need to switch out. I live in a mobile home and there's not a lot of storage. Like, I have very little cabinet space, but I do have my hutch that my husband bought me, and usually I like to use this as a decor piece. Like, I want to put my decor on there, but you can see it's become a catch-all. I mean, that's just all it's become. So today we're going to kind of switch some things around. I think I'm going to put my dishes in here, my nicer sets of dishes in here, and then we'll use the bottom for decor maybe. I'm not sure how we're going to do it. First, we're going to get this load of laundry. I have a load in the dryer that needs to be put away. I have a load in the washer that needs to go into the dryer. We're just going to do a little bit of, my floor needs mopped today, my counters need wiped off. Just small little things. It's not a wreck. I've started implementing a little bit of the Fly Lady. And one day next week, possibly, maybe later this week, we'll talk about that a little bit more. But for today, we're just going to, like I said, I'm going to do the laundry. We're going to do a little bit of trying to rearrange to make my storage a little bit better. We don't have a pantry right now. We are in the process of getting one that we're going to put where our old refrigerator used to be. So that may not be coming for a couple months. So for now, I've got to figure out a better way of having everything be where I need it to be. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm sure that I'm going to come back on here and talk to y'all because y'all know I love to talk. But the first thing I have to do before I start cleaning is put my hair up. I cannot stand to have my hair hanging down on my shoulders or in my face or anything like that. So this is what you're going to see today. Not the prettiest sight, but you know, we're cleaning. I wanted to say really quickly, thank you all so much for my first video to have over 800 views. That just blows my mind. We're not a lot of subscribers. That's okay. I don't mind that. But to see that my first video had over 800 views, it just really blew my mind because I didn't know if people would even want to watch, because, you know, it's a mobile home, which I love to watch mobile home cleaning with me. But like I said, on this channel, we're going to do many, many different things. But today, that's what needs to be done today. And I wanted to get a video out to y'all on Monday. This is Saturday. This is New Year's Eve morning. We have no plans for New Year's Eve. We're going to stay right here at the house. So I decided I'd go ahead and get some things done today while we're doing that. I don't know if we'll even get to another room because this kitchen it's not dirty, but it needs a lot of organization. It needs a lot of, I need to get my floors mopped because something has spilt in my floor and it's driving me crazy. So the hair's up. We're going to get right into it, and y'all stay tuned and let's see how we can organize this place. So here I am just showing you a little bit of my utility room, which one day we are definitely going to be working on this utility room in a video because it is horrible. I just need to get this load out of the dryer and folded. This was a load of towels, and then put the load that's in the washer in the dryer. And then my son lives the next door and he does not have a washer and dryer, so he brought me a load over and asked if I would mind to do it. So I'm going to throw his load in next. Like I said, there's not a whole lot to do today in my kitchen, but there are just things that I've kind of let go. Like I said, my floor definitely needs mopped because something spilt on it. And I think actually something spilt in the trash can. And then every time my husband took out the trash, yeah, it just spilt on my floor. So here we are. We're just taking all of my dishes out of my cabinet. This is where I had my dishes stored. We're going to take those out. And I leave a few in there, but we rearrange all that later. And now we're going to go over, oh no, I have tons of coffee cups. Not as many as I used to have because I got rid of a lot a couple months ago. But anyway, now we're just going to go over and clean out my hutch. I'm just going to let y'all watch me do this. A lot of this decor that you see coming out of my hutch is decor that I made myself over on my DIY channel. I will link that channel in the description box if y'all want to go over there and check that out. No big deal if you don't want to. I totally get it. But I love this hutch, and we're just going to clean it out and get our dishes in there.
look at you and it's easy to see. You are that someone I've been trying to meet.
Now we're just rearranging this bottom shelf with all of my Ray Dunn coffee mugs, and you'll see me just go back and forth with this. And then we're going to clean the shelf on the hutch here, and then you'll see me put this little piece that says Magnolia Farms, and I did get that at Magnolia Farms. My husband was working in Austin, Texas, and Waco was only like an hour away about 3 or 4 years ago, so he took me to the silos. It was an amazing trip, a trip of a lifetime. I absolutely had a blast, and I got quite a few pieces, but this piece right here is one of my favorites, so I decided to get that added in there, and yeah, we're just getting it all done today. Okay, y'all, I've never done a grocery haul before, but we're going to do one today. This at Kroger. We are big cheddar cheese people, the shredded cheddar cheese, because he loves Cheddar Bay biscuit. And then I love these Purdue chicken breasts because 5 of them come in a bag, but I love them because they're individually wrapped. We just did get some beef patties. That's just because he's having cheeseburgers on the night that I have tuna casserole. We did find a really good deal on some ribeye steaks, which are usually super, super expensive. We only gave $11 for spaghetti sauce because we're having spaghetti one night, but one thing I forgot was my noodles, so that'll have to go back. He loves me to make homemade dip, chip dip, with just sour cream and Lipton soup mix. Another thing that I don't mind to buy generic on is soup, like this kind of soup that I use for cooking, or on like canned vegetables. Doesn't bother me to buy a store brand or something like that. So I bought a few cans of the whole potatoes. I bought a couple cans of cream and mushroom soup. This was, they had a really, really good deal on these Italian green beans. I've never had this brand, but I love the, maybe it's called Blue Lake or something like that, Italian green beans. And they're so expensive, so we're going to try these because these were only like 40 cents a can, 50 cents a can. And usually they're a lot higher than that. Grape jelly, because that's my husband's favorite. Cinnamon rolls, because who doesn't love cinnamon rolls? Of course, we got some onions, some butter, some chicken broth for a couple meals. Manwich, this is one thing that we do not buy off-brand on. I shouldn't say generic, off-brand, because this is just what we like. And another thing we do not buy off-brand on is Bush's, or baked beans. We always buy the Bush's grilling beans because they're already seasoned. I just open them up, warm them up, and we're ready to go. We got a really good deal on Sweet Baby Ray's. They were like $2 a bottle, but if you bought one, you got one free. So we went ahead and whole baby carrots. When I make roasts, I use, and don't come at me, but I use canned vegetables. I use whole baby carrots. I use canned whole potatoes, and then I cut up an onion and put that in my roast or my tenderloin that I make. So that's something that I do. I use canned vegetables with that. Small thing of biscuits just because my granddaughter's coming over Monday and she is going to want biscuits and gravy. We did get 2 cans of the family size tomato soup. This is another thing we do not go the off-brand with because this is the only kind we've found that we like. Bologna, because that is what my husband will be taking for lunch. We did get a carton of eggs, and y'all, a dozen eggs is ridiculous now. I ended up giving almost $4 for 12 eggs. Had I not needed them for this week, I would not have worried about it. We did get a lot of snacks this week, which, you know, you could tell I eat. We usually don't get many snacks, but we hadn't bought any in so long. So we did get a couple boxes of Little Debbie cakes and some Oreos and some donuts. These are my husband's go-to snack, the Sunbelt Bakery Oats and Honey granola bars. He takes these to work with him. I got some pouched tuna because I'm going to make a tuna casserole this week for me that I'll eat on for supper one night, and then I'll eat the rest of the week, like probably my lunch meals on it. One thing that we love, and I'm probably going to say this, and if you're not from the South, well, I don't even know if it's a Southern thing. People may be like, oh my goodness, how can you eat that? But it is something that we love. And both of my boys loved it when they were home. So it's a go-to meal for us. And that is salmon patties. We love salmon patties with fried potatoes and things like that. So I got 2 pouches of the Chicken of the Sea wild caught pink salmon. Before they started making these, we used to buy the cans of salmon. And I don't know if y'all may not be old enough to even remember this, but in the cans of salmon, you would have to, it would come with some of the skin. I don't know if it was skin or what it was, still on there, the grayish part, and you had to peel that off. And you had to go through and look for bones, because there a lot of time there were bones in the cans, but there are no bones and no skins in these. So that's why I always buy these. They are a little bit more expensive than the cans, but the amount of time it saves me is totally worth it. And just, that's pretty much it. Just odds and ends, just things that we really needed this week. Like I said, I sat down and made a grocery list for 2 weeks. Anyway, I lost my train of thought. My husband came in the door. Y'all tell me if this is stuff that you want to see, because like I said, I've never done a grocery haul before. Maybe I did it wrong. I don't really know. But I'm just trying to incorporate everything into this new channel. So, yeah, just let me know what y'all think. And that's our groceries for a week. So here I'm just showing y'all what the cabinets look like when I actually get all of the food in there. Yeah, it was a quick show. Sorry about that. Now, I just had a couple little dishes, 1 skillet and some silverware. So I'm just using my Dawn Power Spray and getting those washed up. And now we are just going to wipe off my table, and then we're going to sweep and mop. So I have enjoyed having y'all here today. I appreciate each and every one of you. Y'all have made my day with the comments that you put on the last video. Like I said, I'm not even really sure if I'm doing this right, but people seem to like it, so we're going to continue. And one day coming up shortly, I'm actually going to start with the renovation. We are going to start with painting my kitchen cabinets. You'll see right there on that floor. Oh, it's awful. But anyway, we are going to start painting my kitchen cabinets, hopefully within the next week or 2. I'm definitely going to bring y'all along for that journey. And again, I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for all of your love and support. I hope to see y'all back here. I'm hoping to have a video Wednesday, but if not, there will definitely be a video on Friday. So y'all have an amazing, amazing week, and I appreciate all of you. Y'all come back now. You hear?